part 2, that is Insurance Alerts broadcast channel on YouTube. So you better subscribe to our channel, you visit and get notified with all of our new videos on insurance.
Welcome to Insurance Alert broadcast. I am Vivek Jain here.
Thank you, Mr. Jain.
Today we have with us a veteran from the insurance industry who has worked for 31 years in Life Insurance Corporation of India and then retired as a MD and CEO of Star Union Daiichi Life Insurance Company. In his experience, he has seen so many phases of insurance companies. So today we are going to talk to him about the past and what he thinks is the future of insurance industry, specifically to life insurance industry. So welcome, Kamalji Sahay, sir.
Thanks a lot. I'm happy to be with you.
So my first question to you is, what changes you have seen in last, say, 5 years?
Last 5 years have seen one major change, that moving towards more customer centricity, I will say, through the use of technology. Generally in India itself, the number of data users has increased tremendously, and that has influenced the insurance industry also. I would say that insurance industry has been trying to catch up with the data revolution in the country.
Your last company, Star Union Daiichi, they were basically a bank
Yes.
assurance-driven company.
Exactly.
You think bank assurance has totally changed now from what it used to be 5 years, 10 years back? Because now I think major of business are coming from bank assurance channel only.
It has not changed. In fact, it has not changed. It remains focused on marketing through the bank officers among the bank clients in principle. But then I will say it has not changed, and it needs to change, of course. It needs to change. Because the basic idea behind bank assurance was to exploit the database, such a huge database of customers of the banks. But that has not happened. What has exactly happened is, on the floor, either you try to entice customers who visit the branches and sell them insurance, sometimes sell them wrongly also, sometimes not sell them insurance, sell them something else in the name of insurance. Something like that has been happening. It has happened in past. It was criticized a lot long back, about a decade back. It was in a very bad situation. It has improved, but then it continues to be, I will say, insurance related sale, not insurance sale.
So,
that is how I look. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think the changes should take place in bank assurance?
See, the basic thing is, how do you plant and sell and position your sales force? The company must have very active, very alert sales force placed in the bank's premises so that they can sell. Selling through force or selling through influence of branch manager is not selling life insurance. Selling life insurance would be more appropriate if it is sold according to the financial profile of the customer. The bank can provide the profile. Say Mr. X has so much money lying idle in the savings bank, or he has been keeping such a high balance or no balance, or somebody has taken loan without insurance cover. Now, this type of analysis has to be made continuously, and then one has to, that analysis will trigger the name of the customers, potential customers. Then somebody has to discuss the products with them and then sell. That is how it should happen. It doesn't happen like that really on the ground.
Okay. So you think now this, the way technology is changing and data analytics and things are happening, you think this will help in doing all this?
For bank assurance?
Yeah.
Definitely. Data is gold mine. Actually, it needs to be exploited properly, and people need to be trained to use it. That is more important.
what do you see in times to come, insurance industry in next 5 years overall?
Mhm. Uh, say, that penetration has remained stagnant for last 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Even density has remained stagnant at $55. So what is important for the insurance industry is how to reach out to more and more people and then try to convert them into people who are conscious about risk and who want to protect themselves against potential risk. Now, when I say risk, I don't mean only risk of life. The insurance industry means insurance, life insurance, and general insurance as well. General insurance wise, you see that in our case in India, I find that communication between the market and the insurers is very, very poor. Now, what is happening that we have deployed aggregators. Now, since 2014, I think we have aggregators now. Quite a few good number of them are there, and all the whole day on TV, you will find them shouting and attracting your attention for term insurance or for health insurance. But insurance is much more beyond term insurance and health insurance. Say I am sitting at home and speaking to you from a distance. I am somewhere on second floor. Now my house has so many things surrounding it. Do I ever imagine or think whether my house is also at risk? Maybe from the gas cylinder, or maybe from the neighborhood transformer in the neighborhood, like that, or an earthquake or heavy rain. Nothing. I mean, nobody plans to secure himself or herself against this kind of perils. So why this awareness has not been generated so far? The main issue is we have focused on selling. We have not focused on creating awareness, creating knowledge about insurance. This is the biggest, I will say, issue facing the insurance industry in spite of 20 years of opening the sector in our country. See, the life and non-life ratio of premium in India is still 74 and 26% ratio, whereas globally it is 55 and 45. That means there's a huge gap in the non-life coverage that is to be provided. What we have seen in last 5 or 10 years is huge hue and cry about health insurance. It has done well now. It has progressed well. Motor insurance is there, all motor or you can say marine insurance already existing. I mean, under compulsion, people do it. But what about the vast risk that is in the form of catastrophe awaiting us? That, as you seen, saw the Madras flood and 15 years back in Bombay flood, like that. So many things we see, tsunami we have seen. Now earthquakes are there. Now our Uttarakhand incident we have seen. So
Yeah.
against all these things, the society does not say we depend on government's largesse, that the government will announce some relief. It is a very, very temporary and short-sighted measure. In fact, the risk has to be protected because it is a part of GDP that we are going to protect through the instrument of insurance. So insurance awareness has to be created. If I share with you or tell you frankly that if you meet 100 class 12 students, you will not find more than 10 giving you a satisfactory answer about what is insurance.
Correct.
And if you meet graduates also and tell them why we need insurance, they will not be able to tell you. This is where we are grossly lacking.
Yeah. So how you think this can be changed?
This is, it's a kind of social responsibility. See that and it makes a commercial sense also.
Yeah.
The companies need to pay attention and invest in educating youngsters about insurance. Say if you meet some faculty members in a university teaching MBA, finance, commerce, business, and go and discuss with them, you will find that they know very little about insurance, about the insurance industry as such, about the business that we are doing. They may be knowing about a policy or two that they are having, but they don't know the subject. So this is where the gap lies. And we need to, bridge this gap. So the education should start from school itself, awareness.
Great, sir. It was really nice talking to you and understanding the past and how we can improve the penetration and work towards making our industry better and better.
Thank you.
ठीक.
It has been pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
Namaste, sir.
Wake up with insurance news at 6:30 a.m. only on Insurance Alerts. We are India's largest and Asia's second largest, most dedicated insurance news platform. We have a reach to over 1.5 lakh of people, which includes 1.2 lakh of insurance agents from 200 towns. Insurance Alert now spreads to over 20 countries. So you can now download our mobile app from the Play Store, or you can visit our website at www.insurancealerts.com.